It's a marquee year, 125 years, longest continuous running festival in Washington State. So it's basically what we wanted to do was to key in on the mountains and the fields and what brought pioneers here back in the day. And then, they'd build them in a barn and it would just tow it down Main Street. Now we go to 17 parades annually, so you can't just tow a hayrack wagon to Leavenworth or Tacoma. And to compete, we've got a tiny budget. It's a bunch of, 3 to 4 or 5 part-time guys at night and on the weekends, just down here in an old utility shed. And then they've got other floats that are professionally built that are tens of thousands of dollars. And it's kind of a David and Goliath kind of thing. We've done very, very well in the judging the past several years, where we've got, just the wow factor when people come along and they see it and look at it. They go, last year's float, the Wizard of Oz float, we won the Light of the Night award. To win, just to participate in that, and but to win it, it's the 3rd or 4th largest parade on the West Coast, behind the Rose Parade in Portland and the Rose Parade in Pasadena. It's a 12-month-a-year job. The organization is active 12 months out of the year, and each individual director for their event, depending on, our cycle is from October through March for construction, and then it's the parade season, April through October, and then tear down. So it's a 12-month proposition here to some degree with the float. Well, we start with a pin. We've already voted on a theme for next year already, probably about 5 months ago. And then we build against that, and then the theme, and then there's a storyline that's written about that, and then we try to put that on the float. Well, this year it's been myself, David Blakesley, and John Riley, and the 3 of us started out early on it, and then with the virus we decided we didn't want to, so we haven't, we just had our first meeting again, our first joint work session this past Saturday for a few hours down here. So we meet every month. They've been virtual meetings, Zoom meetings this year. The royalty has been, chomping at the bit to get involved with the community and volunteer. I mean, that's part of their process too. They all have a platform that they engage in, that they talk about at the pageant, that they want to support, and they get their other fellow royals involved in those, in their own kind of pet projects and that. The big moment is when it turns the corner and the royalty sees it for the first time, and they hear it and they go, just their response to that. I mean, it's magical. But working with these kids over the years and getting close to them, and their families and that. I mean, it's all about the people and being a part of something that's a long-standing tradition.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's like
So excited.
I've been waiting to see this float since
It's bittersweet.
we tried out.
Yeah.